All right. Excuse me. How in the world is everybody doing? Hopefully you're doing well. My name is Mike. I am the Spy Lord over at the Stocks with Josh community. If you're looking for a place to come trade with us. Come learn to invest. Come learn to day trade. Come learn anything you want to know about the investing world. One big family over there. We want to help you out. We want to help you grow and help you along your way. So click the description. It's going to be the top link in the description, okay? Now, I'm going to go into a couple of charts with you. And I gave everybody this on Tesla yesterday. This is a pennant. It's a bullish pennant on Tesla right now. Prior to today, this was consolidating. This is one of the things that I love to watch when I'm finding my levels and what's getting ready to happen. Is Tesla has been in this range here, right? This is reflective excuse me, of the RSI. Guys, the RSI is an indicator I use a lot for strength. The RSI is kind of like the wind behind the sails of a sailboat. Okay, go with me for a second. And the way my RSI is set up is this upper line is at 60. This lower line that's red, it's at 40. And when we're in between 40 and 60, this is where consolidation happens. This is where price can't break out. There's plenty of trading and money to be made between these levels for sure. But the price is unable to break above resistance or below support. So this is an ascending support line and a descending resistance line. Today, you'll notice Tesla has peaked out over 60 here, trying to make a breakout to the upside, which is what these patterns do. And I've got my eye on it. I put this in last night. When I put it in last night, we were just at the top of this, and I was considering the RSI, whether we could pass through 60 or not. If not, I was going to maybe take puts back down for one more trip down to see if we continued consolidation in this wedge here before breaking out. But it looks like at this point in time, we're trying to peak out over this previous high right in here. That's why I've got this marked. If I can zoom in for you a little here. Right here, about 349.80 is what we did have, maybe 349.20. And now we busted through that up to 351.70 or so in that neighborhood. Now, can we climb back here above 357? And ultimately, can we keep pushing up to this 365 area, somewhere in this neighborhood? Will be the next two major resistances that we've got to watch for on Tesla with this rise, okay? We want continuation on the RSI. Hopefully a move on back towards 70 would be nice, and above possibly. On the last breakout, here was the RSI tip at 72 on the daily, okay? Now, price fell and rose one more time, kind of a double pump up there. Let's see if we can climb back up to there and break through these next two resistances. That's what I've got. That's what I got for Tesla right now, okay? If you took this trade today as it broke over this trend line, you did very well. Tesla had a great day. We go back to a small time frame chart, and you can see Tesla spent a lot of the day consolidating today, unable once it created its low of the day today. unable to break under it for the rest of the day. Tesla later broke over its red line here that I gave everybody. It's 349.20 area. You can see when we broke over it at the end of the day, we took off like a rocket. So let's see where it goes. Let's see what happens. So that's Tesla right now. I've got one of my students brought Palantir to me, and she told me, I'm not going to say her name, but I don't want to embarrass her. She told me she struggled a little bit. So I want to go over a quick day trading strategy, okay? And this is how I would have traded Palantir for the day. It had a great day today. The first thing we measure is our pre-market high and low, okay? I've got these automatic indicators on. Pre-market high, pre-market low. The next thing we do is called opening range breakout. That's the two purple lines, the high and the low of the first 3 5-minute candles, wherever that high and low may be, okay? Counting the wicks. That's what I do. Palantir had a couple of entries here today. This first candle was a total wick out on both sides, okay? No decision on that candle. It remained inside of pre-market structure, right dead in the center of it. So if you took this trade on the cross of this line, you had to take quick profits on this to make anything. But on the second candle, as it passed through this line here, this is where you would have took calls at the price of 156.40. You need to be hitting the buy button as the momentum is carrying you over it. What is momentum measured by? Well, my friends, we got a cross on the RSI on the first candle, right? This carried us up and let us even have a third green candle. On this third green candle, it creates our morning market structure high, opening range high, right? Then RSI gave us a pullback to the middle band, which is 50, and could not break the signal line. What happens then? We get a bounce. This was an entry. Again, if you sold your first 2 candles as we created the morning market high, your next entry was as we passed through this line a second time, and the rest is history. Your third entry or addition could be when this candle closes over opening range high for more confirmation, right? The next 3 candles cannot break opening range high, and RSI continued to climb the whole way. Okay, that's how we play this. Later in the day, I think where my friend got stuck here. This was a pullback and a retest of VWAP today. Okay, this white line is called VWAP. The next entry that I see for here, she struggled and wanted to buy calls, I think, between this area and this area. Okay, if you're trying to buy calls, this line is right because it's the top of these candles, it's the bottom of these candles. It becomes your support. If you're trying to buy calls for a possible breakout, number one, you have to buy on the bottom of this channel, right? So it becomes your support. You have to buy on the bottom of it. Number two, if you do that, you also have to respect this being the previous highs, lining up with those lows. You got to move them around a little. There you go. You also have to respect when you begin to break out of that channel, which this candle did, right? Now, let's go look at our MACD and our RSI, right? RSI, at this point in the day, you should be flipping to 10 and 15 minutes and getting the look and the overview at least. This is where the trade should have been exited when we crossed back beneath it over the signal line to the downside. The next step was, did we lose? Then we're going to flip back to 5. Now, when the 5 minute crosses back down up here, we also start losing 60, 50, and we come all the way past 40, which let us break through VWAP just a little bit before reclaiming. The next entry was when we regained VWAP, guys. Regaining this puts us back over VWAP, back in a bullish stance, while RSI crosses back through 40 and the signal line and 50 all the way up to 60. Let RSI lead your way, and in that middle of the day you got to switch to 10 and 15 minute time frames. And the 15 minute time frame, let me get rid of these drawings. The 15 minute time frame gave a clear break on the RSI right there. You see that? When it breaks down through that signal line, it's giving you a hint. This move is coming to a close, it's coming to an end, and is at least going to consolidate or pull back. The more it pulls back, the more the price action will follow with it, right? So that's how Palantir could have been played today. And then again, calls when we regain VWAP for another run up, right? Back into this consolidation area right here, right? Right through there. So as you made your way back up, you should have been exiting in this neighborhood. Right? Makes sense? Hopefully it makes sense. That's how Palantir should have went today. That's how it should have been played. I did not play this ticker today. I played it the day before, I do believe, and got a nice win on the day before. So Palantir, you can keep this on your radar for day trading. It can produce some really nice gains. Really nice gains. All right. As for the SPY, I gave, let's get a quick look at that. I gave everyone a nice support line at 642, if I can find it, and told you yesterday I bought calls at the end of the day here around the 642 mark, the closest I could get to it, and we're back to 646 almost now. So these were Friday calls. I exited for some decent profits on the way up through here. Next thing we're looking for SPY is breakout, guys. We're almost back in the same consolidation. Look at this. We are back in it. This is the same range. See that? Same exact range. We lost 642, drew all the way back here to 633. Now we've reclaimed it and we're trying to push up. The daily on the SPY, let's just look, is trying to give another flip back across on the RSI. So we will see. We will see. We've got to break back above 640, 650 here to continue our run. So got my eyes on it tight, playing a level at a time. We need the RSI now to increase past previous highs. We need RSI to pick us up, move us on up. Moving on up. All right. Let's get a quick weekly look on SPY. And the weekly is kind of giving this turnover here. So we're not completely out of the woods. This is pointing upward still. This RSI is starting to curl over. I'm not crazy about the look of it, but this is a very bullish chart right now, and you can't go against the trend or you get burned. So keep that in mind. We will play at a level at a time, waiting for the next breakout. If not, we're going to consolidate some more up here in this upper range, just like we did back here, right? So 642 on the low end. of my range, all the way up to 646 right now. That's the range I'm playing. All right, my people. Hit the description in the video. Please hit the like, hit the subscribe for me if you've not already. I'm a very simple person. I teach and do one-on-one coaching and small group coaching for the Stocks with Josh Discord. If you don't have a place to trade and invest, I would highly recommend come over and give us a try. I think you'll love it. All right. Much love, much peace. Appreciate you. I'm out of here. Thank you so much.